Hello everybody, what's going on? My name is Shubh Dhruv and today we'll be discussing how to graduate with a bachelor's degree as a teenager. So you may be wondering, wow, how can you graduate so early as a teenager? And this is impossible, this sounds daunting, but it's entirely possible and I've done it myself and I'm here to teach you how to do it as well and how to graduate college, a university with a STEM degree from a top 100 university. So you may be wondering, who is this guy? Why is he telling me he could do this? This is impossible. But I'm here to tell you that anybody can do it and it is extremely possible. If you don't believe me, here is my diploma from the University of California, Riverside, where I earned a bachelor's degree in biology in the March of 2020, making me 19 years old when I earned this. So if I could do it, you can as well, and we'll be breaking down the simple steps on how to graduate university with a bachelor's degree as a teenager. So let's break down the pathway. I'll be discussing my journey today and how I took these steps in order to graduate with a bachelor's degree as a teenager. Although these steps can be adjusted based on how old you are when you graduated high school, you'll definitely take something away from this video. Even if you don't graduate as a teenager, you can still cut out years out of your education and out of university. So step number one is you have to take an exam or some kind of early graduation in order to start university quickly. I made a whole other video discussing how I graduated high school when I was 15 and the ease of graduating high school as a 15-year-old. So personally, I took this exam called the California High School Proficiency Exam, or CHESP, and the CHESP exam allowed me to graduate in 11th grade, the beginning of 11th grade, and I enrolled into a community college. When I began community college, I applied to university right away. Many people do not think that you can do this. However, the condition to apply to university is that you finish all of the requirements to transfer before you matriculate, meaning before you enter in as whatever year you're trying to transfer in. So this gave me a whole year to finish whatever classes I needed to do in order to transfer to UC Riverside. So I took two classes. I believe it was Intro to Chemistry and it was Music Appreciation. Two very easy courses. And using these two courses, I earned an A grade. So when I was applying, as funny as it sounds, I only applied with two classes and I had a GPA of a 4.0. So a 4.0 GPA is really high, and today in modern day, the admissions process is all computerized. It's all through a program which ranks you and admits you. As much as they say your personal statement and everything makes a difference, GPA is king in a lot of college admissions. So they saw that 4.0, but they didn't realize I only took a few classes, and they won't in any situation as well. Because if I complete the requirements before I matriculate, that's all that matters. So I earned a 4.0, I transferred, I sent out my application to transfer, and what do you know? I was accepted to every single school I applied to. These include schools like UCLA, UC Riverside, UC San Diego. Any school that you choose, they'll see this high GPA and accept you right away. And furthermore, there's a bunch of transfer admission guarantee programs that allow you to basically be guaranteed an admission, but I'll be discussing this in a future video. So basically, right after I was admitted to these schools, I finished up all the courses that I needed to do, which wasn't many courses, and I went ahead and matriculated to UCR in the fall of 2018. Why I chose UCR is a lot of reasons, but these include being able to commute from home, being able to earn higher GPA, do research. So depending on what school you transfer to, you definitely want to take cost of school and opportunity into account. So the beauty of applying as a transfer student and being a transfer student is that you get priority enrollment. So priority enrollment is basically where you have a certain class standing, meaning you transfer in as a sophomore or a junior. I was a junior in this situation. So juniors at my university were able to register for classes a lot sooner than, let's say, freshman or sophomore. And keep in mind that you are of a younger age. So this definitely does allow you to be able to get those classes that you need in order to graduate even earlier. So because of this fact, I was able to basically get all the classes that I need while peers my similar age were struggling to get classes like organic chemistry or even some simple psychology classes. Because I had this early registration date, I was able to fill up my schedule and work a full-time job as well, because I was able to make my schedule however I wanted. And this actually allowed me to finish a quarter early. So I finished March of 2020 instead of spring of 2020. I know that is spring, but the quarter system is a bit weird. Anyway, that's how I was able to basically earn my whole undergraduate degree in just a little over 3.5 years. But I was a teenager because of all the time I saved in high school and all the time I saved in community college and university. So following these steps is a simple guide on how you could graduate university as a teenager as well. Believe me, I've mentored several other students who've done exactly what I've done, but even better. They've not taken breaks between high school and college. They were able to take more units than I did. I didn't take too many units either. So if you do this absolutely correctly, you can even graduate university at the age of 18, which I have several students of mine that have done that. Furthermore, 18 years old is when you typically graduate high school, putting you 4 years ahead of the competition. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe to the video. It means a lot to me. I'm trying to put in a lot of effort to help students like myself out there who are driven and who want to excel in their career and future educational goals. So please give it a subscribe. Please check out the rest of my channel. I'm sure it'll help you. Thank you.